Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Suit Up with Bias. My guest today is Rafael. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. How do you feel now that you become a real estate agent?
I feel great. Not actually what I expected. It's a lot of, it's interesting.
Yeah.
And I respect the real estate world. I mean, a whole lot. It's different when you're on the outside looking in, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm on the inside looking out. I'm like, wow, it's amazing.
Yeah. People think sometimes it's easy, right? But then you get to go into the inner works and you.
I was one of them. I thought it was easy myself. I said, oh, it's a piece of cake. No, it's not. And I'm starting to find out.
No, it's true. It's a learning experience. Everything is like a learning experience. You just keep at it and you're always a student of the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I say it, always learning.
Exactly. And what got you into real estate?
Alex. I've known Alex for many years. Alex, as young as when he was 16, he used to be my barber. He used to cut my hair.
Wow.
We go way back. Sat in the chair plenty of times with him, and he's the only one that I let cut my hair. Nobody else.
But who cuts your hair now?
I had to train a couple other people. One other young gentleman. He's in the area in the Bronx. He's a good guy also. Not as good as Alex was, but so I had him, being in the chair, and we always had conversations. Alex was always a quiet guy, and one thing I was just so he was always quiet, and to get him to talk was like pulling teeth. But then when we spoke, we established that relationship. It was great.
Yeah.
Right? And then I would give him advice. He would give me advice. Tell him what I'm currently doing. My work. He took a little interest into that, and back and forth.
Exactly. And for anyone who doesn't know, Alex is our broker here at Bias Real Estate. And yeah, Rafael and Alex go way back to the Barber stage. I know that Alex was actually inspired by you to buy his condo.
Yeah, so it was strange because it's been a while I haven't been in contact with Alex. After he left the barbershop world and ventured on to other things, I was like, I gotta find somebody else, which is always the hard part, right? So, and then when I ran into him, I see him, I'm like, oh my God, wow, look, this is great. Into real estate is amazing. Wow, blessings, and up to this day, I still bless him. Him, his wife, his family, the business. It's come a long way. He's worked very hard to get where he's at. And I continue to give him, much blessings. Like I said, I lived right opposite, and he came across. And funny story though, my mom was actually looking at that the same complex he was looking at.
Oh, okay. Was it the same unit?
Same exact unit. She dragged her feet a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Alex is one. Alex moves quick.
Oh yeah, that's one thing about Alex. If you haven't experienced how Alex works, he literally just like on the day off, he'll just have so many ideas and so many things. We need to play catch up essentially because his mind runs so fast. That's how you got to be in a business, right? You have to kind of innovate and just throw yourself out there and just work things out as they go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He puts it out. He puts it mind to thought, and then he executes. And the next thing I know, I seen him. I'm looking. I'm like, that's Alex. Oh my God! I had to run down and go talk with him, and he was acting about it. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, but my mom wanted this, but I guess not. So, but it was great. It was great.
Yeah. So you think your piece of advice for anyone looking to get a home is just to go for it?
So, for me, on my experience, I dragged my feet a lot, and unfortunately, Alex again and I was always complaining because I was renting.
Yeah,
I wasn't owning, and it was the rental part. So I told Alex, I said, renting, and we just had a conversation. And I said, well, what are you waiting for to own? Buy your own. And I was like, let me wait a while. And I kept trying to duck him every time. So I won't run into him. Sorry, Alex. But then he cornered me one day, and we were having a long conversation. And you know what? Believe it or not, I said, you know what? Let's do it. And that was because of him, the way Alex is the type of person is pushing and motivating. And I just said, you know what? Let's do it.
Yeah.
The next day, within that week, I think it was like in a midweek, that Saturday, I had an appointment with his wife to go run some numbers. Everything looked great. Long and behold to me that my wife was already doing her own research.
Yeah.
because while we were at the table talking with Heidi, all of a sudden, Mary says, "We got a place to look at." And she hands her the paper, and I'm like, "Where was I?"
She had a place to look at.
She had everything to what she wanted.
Exactly.
From the basement to the attic to the area, she had closed concept. Her style. I was like, okay, I guess I didn't have really much say in this, huh?
That's right. I mean, happy wife, happy life, right?
Exactly.
That's the motto.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, she handed a paper, and actually it was on Saturday. Sunday was the showing, and we went. I called Alex. I was like, Alex, I'm there.
Wow. And when was the offer submitted?
The same day.
The same day as the showing.
Well, we had the show, and I told Alex what our numbers was,
Yeah.
and I said, okay, I'll submit it. And there was a lot. I was nervous. There was a lot of people there. My wife, for me, that's my everything. Anything I could do to make her happy, that's what I wanted.
That's right.
And that's what she wanted. She was stuck with that,
Yeah.
and she just wanted it so bad. And I was like, we'll just pray on it. And Alex even said, if it's meant for you, it's meant for you.
That's right.
And I'm looking at all these families, and everybody's looking at, and they're checking out the house. And I'm like, let them go. Let them leave. Let them leave. And surprisingly, within a couple of days, Alex calls me back. He goes, congratulations.
Oh.
I accepted. I was like, wow.
Fine.
So it was wonderful. It was wonderful.
That's right. That's right. I mean, homeownership is such a nerve-wracking experience because you don't know. There's so many unknowns, right?
Yes.
And you're like, oh man, I just want to make sure this is like the right one. But it's good that your wife had already decided, that's the one.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to like think too much about it. It's like she wants it, we're going for it.
She found the place that we were renting at. She found that place too. So she did her own research. She needs to be headed to real estate.
No, absolutely. And it's good to have someone like a decision maker like that fast, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like the more time you give things, the more doubt that comes into your mind.
Yes.
And you become so undecisive. And then sometimes you can't even sleep at night because you're like thinking about these things. It's like, oh, should I do it? Should I not? There's so many things. And it's just like, it bogs down your mind.
It does.
Yeah.
And then, then you come up with the, shoulda, coulda, and you didn't. And then the house that you really wanted got sold.
Right.
And then,
And then you're even losing more sleep at night because you're like, oh man, I should have done it.
I should have done it.
I should have done it, but I didn't.
And like I said, Alex was great. And then the whole team, him, his wife, and just, walked us through the whole process. Because I was like, Alex, this is all new to me. Don't worry about it. I'm going to take care of it. Okay, good. Because the last thing I need is my wife to get on my back. So.
Oh my goodness. And what were some of the surprises that came with homeownership that you didn't know prior once you became a homeowner?
Didn't need a lot of work, but just the work that it takes. And, you got to get involved. Do the whole remodelize. You got to remodel the kitchen.
It was a little bit dated.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So but you know what? Like I said, the wife took care of everything.
Exactly.
All I did was supply the credit card.
There you go. That's it.
So it was like, she picked and I paid. So,
Yeah. That's usually how it goes, right?
yeah. So every day is still a learning, because I stick with YouTube. I learn different things in the house. With YouTube, plumber. You become a jack of all trades.
Yeah. No, you become a unlicensed contractor.
Yeah.
You're basically just doing everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. What was great was when we had the inspector come by and took a look at everything. So that's a plus factor, and I will encourage everyone, make sure you get that inspection done.
Yeah.
You don't want any surprises.
Exactly. Like inspection is so important. I know that the only time where I feel like we saw so many people not do an inspection and kind of waive it was at the prime of like COVID when houses were just selling left and right and there was like a bidding war after a bidding war, and it was just like if you wanted to get your offer accepted you had to waive so many things.
Yeah.
That's the only time where I saw people literally just like waiving inspection just so they can sign contracts right away.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how competitive the market was. You basically like whoever could sign contracts first got the house. Because in New York, no offer is really accepted. Even though they say verbally it's accepted, no offer is accepted until you have fully executed contracts. meaning that both the buyer and the seller has signed those contracts. Yeah.
Wow.
So if another person comes in and they get those contracts signed before you, they go with them.
They go with them, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how it works in New York. I'm not sure how it works in other states, but that's the general rule in New York. Yeah. So even if you have an accepted offer, you have to make sure you do everything fast, because someone else might come in and say, you know what, I'm ready to sign contracts today. Like,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you get the people that just want to delay and drag their feet, like myself. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
No, it happens because you have so many questions, right? You want to make sure you're taking your time to read the contracts with your attorney and make sure that everything is good.
Right, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
And when you have the right people that's guiding you, it's a breeze. You know, you have the right team there that's gonna, walk you through everything and tell you and explain everything to you, which is important. Like I said, first time home buyers and those that are just, are interested. They're gonna have a lot of questions.
Oh, yeah.
I know I drove Alex crazy with all the amount of questions I had.
What were some of the questions that you think you had that you can still remember?
So, I mean, getting involved first of all was like, the amount and how much got to be put down, and the taxes, the water bill,
Oh, yeah. When you flush the toilet, you got.
yeah, you flush the toilet, wash your hand once, and then so you want to, so you want to make sure that you're ready for it, the neighbors, of course, you got to make sure you have wonderful neighbors.
Yeah, all of that's important because you get a beautiful house and then your neighbors are a complete like mess.
Yeah.
Then you're kind of like, oh man, was it worth the headache? No.
Yeah. I've been blessed. I have where I was at before, beautiful neighbors. They're like family, and what I have now currently, beautiful neighbors,
Oh man.
just like family. So
And you know what it is? You're also very humble. You're like a type of person that anyone can get along with. I can tell. Like
thank you.
you're the type of person you can walk in anywhere and everyone's just gonna be like, Rafael, he's a great guy. Like you want no problems with Rafael because there's nothing that you can complain about Rafael.
There isn't. I mean, I am. This is me. This is who I am, right? And if I can help you, I'm gonna help you.
Exactly.
I'll take the shirt off my back to help anyone. And just don't do me wrong. And I think even if you do me wrong, I'm still gonna help you anyway. That's
right.
how I am.
You wear your heart on your sleeve,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yes.
And it's very hard to find those type of people in this day and age because people are so jaded and stuff with like how everything is going on and stuff like that. So having someone like you is like a breath of fresh air.
Thank you.
No problem.
This is and this obviously being maybe another chapter in my life going on with the real estate business, real estate world.
Yeah.
And being close to Alex once again in a different aspect, right? No more cutting my hair. Now we're working side by side of houses, right?
Yes.
So, and allowing me to join the team is, it's a big thing for me.
No, absolutely. And talking about that, like what part of the transition has challenged you the most becoming a real estate agent from
just to learn, learning the business, learning the ins and outs, right? I mean, looked at it as, it's easy. You go, you look for a house, and then that's it. No, there's a lot more entailed. I mean, you have to get out there. You have to interact with people. You have to door knock, phone calls, and just random people in the street. You gotta know their vibe. Some people are just having a bad day. And the last thing they want to do is talk with somebody who's trying to shove a card in their face, right?
Right.
But you got to try to feel it out sometimes. But for me, that was a bit of, something I was like, how do I approach this? This is because it's all new.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out how do I approach this? It's a house. Okay. So I got to look into this. I got to try to, convince this person, which, it's not easy.
Yeah, no. But I will say one thing, right? Your work ethic, amazing. Because most agents, when they come in here, they want everything handed to them.
Right.
And they don't put in the work to go out there and do things. Rafael, in his first days, he ordered a sign for his house to basically say he's a realtor. So he's already putting himself out there, making sure everyone knows. And he's going door to door, just putting door hangers and interacting with all the neighbors. He's throwing himself out there. People, I'll tell you right now, 99% of agents, they don't do that because they're too scared. They don't want to go over there and get like, someone yelling at them saying, "Don't do that." Like they get scared.
Yeah, yeah.
You do not.
Nah.
You're the type of person that if you see them, you're already wanting to make a conversation with them, saying, "Hey, my name is Rafael." And
Oh yeah, I mean, and funny story because I mean, I got caught with my hand in I would say my hand in the cookie jar. I'm trying to hang a door hanger, not on the outside, on the inside, and it looks like I'm trying to break into somebody's house. And the lady standing, "Can I help you?" "Oh, hey, by the way," because the gates are locked, you can't get in. I'm gonna go after it, right? If I see it, I'm gonna. And my wife will be at the mall or something like that. I'll be right back. Call me when you're ready. Got work to do.
Oh my goodness. No, you take it a whole step forward. And I can tell you're going to have so many opportunities in this industry because you're putting yourself out there. You're going to have more opportunities than most will ever have in their whole career because unlike a lot of the other agents, you're already doing the hardest part. You're already putting your name out there. It's just a matter of like just getting your first few clients in there and they're going to see how you work. And I guarantee you, they're going to love how you work. And you're just going to grow from there tremendously because you're the type of person who's hungry to learn as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with a great team. Got Alex, got you. Great team, showing and teaching me the ropes and, the do's and don'ts. And whatever you guys got to offer, I'm willing to take.
No, absolutely. And we appreciate that because, we're here to also like share everything that we have because in this brokerage, we want everyone to basically just grow as much as they can, right? Because there's a saying that says, I believe it's like a high tide raises all ships or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. So, if one of us is succeeding, we'll try and see how we can implement that to another agent so we can all rise in the tide. Yeah. And
I could feel the family love.
yeah. And talking about family love, we're going to be giving back to the Bronze family Saturday.
Yes, Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday. Over by 920 Melrose, right?
Correct.
Next door. Yes.
Yes.
It's going to be big. It's going to be really big.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this video will probably go out next week. So it would have already passed. It's going to be for tomorrow, which is
The 22nd.
The 22nd of November. Sorry for whoever didn't get a turkey, right?
In advance.
In advance, right? We will most likely have similar events in the future, and we'll try to make be a little bit more consistent with the podcast and announce those events prior so everyone can get their free stuff and also participate in the event. If you want to donate some stuff that you want to put in the event, and stuff like that and give back to the community, you're more than free to do so. All you need to do is just contact us and we'll make it happen with you. But yeah, that's going to be an amazing event.
Yeah. I mean, my wife also does her events also, just pretty much all the same things. Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, always giving back is great.
Exactly.
I volunteer on with my wife in her community garden. She does food pantries. She's amazing.
Yeah.
So
there's something about giving back that feels so good, right?
It does.
It's like you're already at a point in life where like you're stable, you're happy and stuff like that. But now you want to embrace others and bring them up their spirits.
Yeah. I mean, you see them out there. There's people that are out there that are really struggling, right? So, I mean, am I gonna give you the money in your hand? No. I will take you to the restaurant. You want something to eat? Absolutely. Take them over. I mean, one year we drove around. I had used coats, and we collected coats from the family, and we drove around the South Bronx area, and just giving away coats. And we had made some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and some ham and cheese sandwich, and was giving them sandwiches as well. And this was during the cold weathers, right?
Yeah,
people they get cold,
exactly,
they get hungry, right? So,
and those people, I'm sure they appreciate. Like, there's no amount of words to describe how much they appreciate that, especially when it's cold out there and it's freezing. Yeah, to have a coat given to you and a peanut butter and jelly, that's like a Christmas miracle, right? Like this is like it restores your faith in humanity.
Yes. Sure it does.
No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you said that you own a property, and basically that you already know the things that kind of come along with the property, like maintenance and all of that stuff, right? Do you ever think of yourself owning another property in the future, or just sticking with that one?
Probably. I gotta talk to the wife. Yes, I mean that's what I wanted to. I mean originally I said I want Florida, I want warm weather, but it seems like Florida's getting cold. So we gotta revamp. We gotta get back to the table and the whole family have a discussion.
I think they're getting a lot of like tsunamis and stuff as well, right? Yeah.
It's getting bad.
No, not
That's
tsunamis. Sorry.
the cold weather. They
Yeah, hurricanes.
one point I think not anywhere in Florida. I mean, well, it was a particular area in Florida. I don't know exactly where, but it snowed,
Yeah.
and I was like, no, this can't be. Well, global warming is real, I guess, right?
No, that's right.
So, yeah, I definitely would look into something, whether it be an investment or
A vacation home.
a vacation home,
Yeah.
or maybe just I don't know something else. I guess
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Absolutely, absolutely. Or you could just like, if you don't go to vacation home, you always can still take the vacations in a hotel and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. And then usually if it's a vacation home, sometimes if you don't even want to do a vacation, you can rent it out on Airbnb
Yeah,
and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I thought
Yeah.
about that.
Hmm.
See how that works out.
Exactly. There's so many opportunities in real estate, whether it be just a second home as a rental income or a hybrid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people like sometimes they don't understand that they can basically live in one part of the home if it's a multifamily and then rent out the other ones
Yeah,
and kind of like reduce the overall mortgage payments and overall payments of the home dramatically just by doing that.
yeah,
Yeah.
helps out a lot.
Yeah. It does.
Something to consider.
No, absolutely. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much I think everything that I wanted to discuss in this podcast. Do you have anything else that you might want to say to the viewers or anything like that?
Don't hesitate. Don't drag your feet. I know when people always ask, "Is now the right time? When is the right time?" What's you just gotta take a leap of faith. I mean, I dragged my feet for too many years, and I just said, you know what? Thanks to Alex, and I encourage everyone else. If you feel it, if it's a thought in your mind, let's do it.
Exactly.
Give us a call. We'll help you out. We'll walk you through the process.
That's right. Well, thank you so much, Rafael, for coming in
Thank you for
this
having
week's
me.
podcast. Yes.
Thank you.
So thank you guys.
Thank you.
If you have any questions or want to contribute anything, you can leave it in the comments below. Have a great one, guys. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.